We haven't talked about Corey in a while, and Corey,
of
course, is in midst of the wildfire. We're not going to talk about the wildfire much today. I know you'll be delighted to hear that, but this is worth it. He takes some pictures, and he's on Twitter, sort of giving us play-by-play, so we can all be worried about Corey.
Super.
And he shows the ominous smoke, but then he does have the time to post this, that he's got an evacuation warning, so we can worry about him. And here's what Corey had to say.
I got to tell you, he framed it beautifully, right? Look at the cloud, the fire behind him and the mountains.
Yeah, of course.
That's a much better place.
For maximum fear, we need to worry about Corey. He wants us to worry about him.
Okay, so things are much more serious today. We are getting evacuation warnings at our house. This is the hill right behind my house. So it is getting extremely close. That's still about, 5 miles away.
Not extremely.
Because of the winds, things can jump dramatically in a short amount of time.
Shouldn't he be clearing that brush behind him? That looks like it's going to go up in no time.
Instead of making a social media video.
Yeah, get your garden hose out, Corey.
So we are keeping an eye on things. As you can see, it's pretty scary behind me. God bless everyone.
Sounds like there's a lot of people there.
Hey, and, to his credit, he didn't say, hey, go out and get tickets for my tour when I go on tour in the summer and get my album and all that. He didn't perform or anything.
No, because I think it's more valuable for him to make us worry about him. And there's all kinds of response. It did not go the way he hoped it would, though.
Really?
Because he then gave, shortly after, an important update. He says, the fire by my house is inching closer. It's come over the side of the mountain, 2 canyons away. I'll keep you posted. And then Dark Angel respond. All kinds of people respond. Hope you don't lose your house. Hope they don't cut your insurance. I hope they don't cut your insurance. Hope they're going to just cut it right now.
Do it now. Yeah, that's not how that works.
And then Corey responds, I don't have any insurance.
Oh.
What?
Why does he not have any insurance? He didn't make it sound like they took it away either.
Because it costs money.
Yeah, it's funny. A lot of these people in his spot who are trying to maintain the illusion that they are stars.
Can I ask a question? Does he own the house or is he renting?
I think he owns the house.
Okay, so it's not a thing where he's renting and just didn't have renter's insurance.
But remember when he showed up at that charity event in that super fancy car?
Yeah.
Yes.
We knew it wasn't his car. He probably rented it, and it was a food bank. But
I know you guys are hungry, but check out my sweet wheels.
I think that shows, though, for people like him, it's really tricky to maintain the illusion that you're a star and always be dressed like a star, driving like a star, and he's the money. I mean, when we saw his the suit from his ex-wife, there was not a lot of money in his world. They were arguing over whether she should get $2,000 a month or $3,000 a month, I think.
Wow.
I think
What a bargain.
I think she wanted 5. He said 2, and they settled on 3 for now.
That sounds right, yeah.
Really?
And he said that he had made $78,000 in the previous year.
Well, no wonder he tours so much. So
there's a lot of work for $78,000.
He must be doing pretty good. You see where he was yesterday?
No, where was he yesterday?
He was in Palm Beach. There he is with RFK Jr.
Oh, God, that's him?
I told you I
thought that was a woman.
I was flying to Florida to handle some important business. I want to make a difference in the world. I want to bring people together for positive change wherever possible. Does this mean?
I thought that was his pinned tweet.
It said January 14th.
Wow, okay.
Does this mean he might play at the inauguration? How awesome.
Oh, my God.
How perfect would that be?
Oh, it'd be so awesome. He would play at Trump's. He would play at anyone's inauguration, wouldn't he?
He'd play at a funeral.
Of course.
He would have played at Carter's funeral.
But let's get back to the problem at hand, which is Corey sweating, worried, and worrying all of us to death about that 2 canyon away smoke, and it's not that much smoke either.
I didn't think it was that bad. Yeah, do we know where he lives? Is he anywhere near it for real?
I'm not sure exactly. Okay. I mean, I don't think anything's happened to him yet.
I think he could be in Pacific Palisades. That's too pricey for him. And
no way he's in Pacific Palisades.
Trudy, he did promote a show on January 11th. He promoted his tour all over the LA area.
Oh, he did.
New tour?
Yeah, he's touring with some band, I guess.
Oh, great. That's exciting. That means more stuff will be coming up. But listen to the way this goes. So then new name, that's not their name, but they use new name, says, nice hat choice, Corey. He's wearing a Disney hat. And then Corey says, yep, Disneyland. Scary stuff. Then Skinny Ninja jumps in and says, scary isn't the word. Thanks for bringing attention. A lot of folks are noticing the hat. Corey says, wow, it's from Disneyland. Okay, calm down. I'm a dad with a kid wearing a Disney hat and surveying the damage to make sure we don't lose everything. Get it together, bro. Shut the fuck up about my hat. You do not have the right to speak to me that way.
No, he lost it.
He is inviting so many more comments about his hat now.
Kim jumps in and says, be safe, Corey. We need your leadership to tell truthful stories. Corey responds to her, God bless you, with a heart. And then Gulf Coast Honey Badger, sounds suspicious already, comes and says, bro, be safe. This is insane. Rocco then says, what's the 33 on the hat?
30.
Corey responds, it's a Disneyland hat, people. 4 or 5 comments on my damn hat. What the fuck? People need a good shower. Our lives are in danger.
What a moron. He doesn't get it.
What I want to point out, though, is that when we are in trouble for whatever reason, let's just say there's an earthquake in the Midwest, which is not going to happen, but will Corey really be following our progress daily?
Not a chance.
Not at all.
Unless he has a gig here. I was listening to Dax Shepard's Armchair Expert the other day because I've run out of
Shame on you.
I've run out of everything else. And I saw Josh Brolin was a guest, and I like Josh Brolin, so I'm like, okay, what's this about? First thing they started talking about was Corey Feldman videos.
Really?
And how many Corey Feldman videos had gone around. And, of course, Josh Brolin worked with Corey
What
on
do you do with
Goonies.
Corey?
In Goonies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Oh, and there was some, I don't know, it edged on them both being like, oh, God, it's pretty weird stuff, you know? And even Josh Brolin was kind
Did
of...
Dax have much to add to that?
They talked about it actually for longer than I thought. I thought it'd just be a mention, and they kind of went... Yeah, Dax was like, I was getting into it at first. I thought it was funny at first, and then after a while, it was just like, this isn't funny anymore. So apparently he had a moment where he thought, oh, this is being cruel or whatever Dax might have come to the conclusion about. But
Dax didn't want to pile on?
I guess not.
Are you
They came
surprised?
close to it. They
Corey-
edged there.
Are you surprised he'd wear a Disney hat, considering, the rape of the 2 Corys? I mean, Disney, are there pedophile accusations there, or no? Or did he clear them?
Wait,
I don't know exactly. I think the last couple of people, though, they're just trolling him, aren't they?
Oh, of course.
They already know he's
Yeah.
pissed.
I want everybody to talk to him about his hat.
But shouldn't he have just ignored the hat
Corey Feldman
messages?
doesn't ignore anything.
I mean, he's answering every message. There's tons of
What
messages.
else? He doesn't have anything else to do.
Well, he's supposedly fighting a fire and watching.
Oh, he's
you know,
off to Florida. He's meeting with RFK Jr. He's
He's-
bringing people together is what he's doing, Drew.
he's fighting a fire? He's actually fighting a fire?
No, he's not fighting a fire at all.
taking pictures of it from way in the
No, he's
distance.
posting for clicks. Is what he's doing.
Might as well be in San Francisco taking pictures of it.